Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from whenever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there was a time when the Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi was in Siaya County, and he promised the people of Nyanza region that there is good news coming without disclosing the exact news. So up to now, it was still speculation about what is this thing that Mudavadi is promising people. That something good is about to happen. It's just a matter of time. But he said he will stop from there.
Kwanza, nataka muniangalie vizuri. Hivi karibuni, we shall be surprising you with some very important news and pleasant. I will not say any more. Nawachia hapo kwa sasa. But muniangalie vizuri kabisa. Si nimesema nikiwa hapa? Muniangalie vizuri. Nimesema kitu.
Now, after that statement from Musalia Mudavadi, today we learned that the Prime CS has left the country on his trip to Addis Ababa. And he has not gone there for any other business, but to push for a chairperson of the African Union, with a candidate that now they are disclosing that Raila Odinga is ready to take that role, and the campaign has just started. If you check in the news, you see here, Raila's journey to AU top job begins with the Mudavadi trip to Addis Ababa. Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi is expected to lead Kenyans' push to have Raila elected chairperson of the African Union Commission during the Interministerial Conference of the AU meeting in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. The story continues. Now, you look at that, then so many questions are coming out. Now, first of all, the chairperson of African Commission is the head of African Union Commission. So in 2017, after 7 rounds of voting, Chadis Mosofaki was finally elected as the chairperson. And this was over Kenyans Amina Mohamed. Remember Uhuru Kenyatta sponsored Amina Mohamed? There was money that was mobilized for the campaign, but we lost to the Chadi, that is Mosofaki. And that's a good position, of course. It's a good role. The term length for this position is 4 years, renewable once. That means if you are elected, you can again vie, so you can serve for 8 years. Definitely, Mosofaki has served for 8 years because it was elected in 2017. Now we are in 2024. Anaenda kufunga. You check in that, again, in that capacity, one has a salary of $168,921 per annum. Definitely that is 28,131,000 per year in Kenyan shillings. Or if you want to put in monthly, that is 2.34 million per month. So this is a good role, it's a good docket. But the question is that, what informed the Kenya Kwanza administration to push this position for Raila Odinga and not any other individual? That is the big question on this punchline. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing to our returning subscribers. I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, there is something here that I've seen many people talking about. Of course, I am well aware that majority of Kenyans are telling Raila Odinga not to go for that position simply because they feel that there is no one who's going to fill the gap here in Kenya as far as our politics is concerned. Remember, Ruto is serving his first term in office. Therefore, he still has ambition to seek for re-election. Sio kama Uhuru Kenyatta mwenye alifanya na Raila Odinga when Uhuru was serving his second term. At least if Ruto was serving his second term, kunaweza kuwa na kiwango fulani ya kuelewa vile mambo yanaenda. If you check on how Ruto is operating, you wonder, will William Ruto really seek for second term in office? Atarudi kwa debe kuuliza Wakenya kura ama ako na kura mahali pengine penye anajua ataenda achukue kura? So many questions, because definitely you can predict that Ruto is not electable in 2027. Ruto will go home in 2027. Majority of Kenyans are not going to vote for him and is well aware. The only thing he can do is to refuse to hand over power and let vita labda. Maybe he's not prepared to hand over power in as much as aware that he can't win through the ballot. And a repeat of 2007 can be predicted in 2027. Anaweza kuamilia kwa uongozi, na kwa vile Wakenya wamekasirika, wameona vile amewasumbua, hawatakubali akwamilie kwa uongozi. Inaweza kuwa vita. Na tuvike kwa mambo ya kwamba tukue na ile hali tulipitia, which really we should not go that direction in 2007-2008 election, post-election violence. Anaweza iba, lakini kwa asili ya Wakenya, yale anaweza karudia. So he's well aware that he might rig. Besides rigging, Kenyans cannot allow him to continue leading. So how do you go about this? Make sure that you use every resources available at your disposal to channel for opposition for Raila Odinga. And you know, AU as the chairperson is a big role. Therefore, is attractive. So you push for that one so that Raila can go for that. Once you do so, Raila in his mind, akifika pale, kama kweli atachaguliwa, unafikiria how you will be re-elected, because it is 4 years, renewable once. That's a big role. Ni kama tu wewe uko kama mkubwa wa Afrika hapa, you speak for them. You are all over. Every president is meeting you. So wewe ni kama boss wao wa kiwango fulani. So with this, if it goes through, it means Raila will quit local politics. Sababu yeye inafaa kuwe mpatanishi wa Afrika. Huwezi kuwa mpatanishi wa Afrika ili hali kwa nchi yako uko na vita na the sitting president. Haifanyiki hivyo na haitafanyika hivyo. Now look at that. You have to play a neutral role and you should be seen as a unifying figure of Africa. Hiyo inaanza na nchi yako. Si serikali itatoa pesa ya kufanya campaign pale. So Mudavadi ameenda kule is pushing for that. Once you do this, you remove Raila Odinga from 2027 equation. So nabaki hapa na Kalonzo, akina Eugene and the rest. Now tell me. Definitely, Raila will be seen as a man who is working with the government because now, ako na Ruto hapa, watafanya kazi kwa pamoja. That is what it means, of course. The way alikuwa anafanya na Uhuru, that's it. Na hii ni big role compared to that one ile ilikuwa ya African Union representative, high level representative for infrastructure. Sasa hapa tunaongelea mambo ya chairperson of AU Commission. Kama anaonekana kweli anafanya kazi na serikali, na hivyo ndivyo itakuwa, niambie, already the opposition will be split. We have those who are going to side with him. Ruto is looking for Raila Odinga's support in 2027. He is on his knees begging for Raila Odinga's support in 2027. Nothing else. He knows about opening the server. Once you sort him out with this position, you silence the issue of opening the server. He knows politically hapa kwa ground mambo yameshift. So the only way to gain political mileage here is to push Raila Odinga to go up there. Akibaki huko, yanarudi huko akipiga siasa zake. Look at that now. So the competition here ni kama anajaribu kupunguza makali, abaki na wale watu wanajua ata compete nao hapa. So he is trying to solve 2027 election. Hata kama kutakuwa na mtu mwingine anapigiwa kura hapa, he can't pull numbers like the way Raila Odinga has always done. Because Raila cannot be in that position, then he come back here and campaign for Ruto's opponent. No. Above all, kwa vile unaonekana ni kama kwa serikali, ile the failures in government, Raila Odinga will equally be blamed for, because atakuwa anafanya kwa karibu na serikali ya William Ruto. So he will be seen as part of this government, as part of this administration. So any failure, he will be blamed equally, the same way Ruto will be blamed. And again, the same way. Waliekelea ile failures zilikuwa pale na pale za Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta, akasema Raila pia alikuwa hapo. So that is what Ruto is looking for, and this is a tactic he's trying to apply. I don't know your views, but let us meet in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.